We live in a world where the rich man feasts, boasting and possessing on necessity.
Now you're going to do another one off the new release?
Yeah. This is
What's this one about?
Well, I hope I don't stuff this one up because I've barely ever played this one, other than recording it really. But this one kind of is a bit fitting at the moment. It's about the justice system and how much I think that needs to be evaluated in Australia, especially after another case just recently gone by where Daniel Morgan's killer's been found that he was jailed nowhere near as long as he should have been. So this kind of came about after the whole Jill Maher scenario.
Okay.
And this song, it usually takes me forever to write a song and it frustrates me, but this song was done in 3 days, I reckon, which is unheard of for me in the last few years, just because I got a million other things going on. And
So you get writer's block?
absolutely, I do. It shits me up the wall. But yeah, so this one is called 22.
Okay.
Good die young while the bad grow old. Victims convicted, let the criminals roam. How many times must these red rivers flow? What's a man got to do to be deprived of parole? And if justice prevails, then please justify why evil was allowed to walk the streets that night. And please explain why you feel no shame, permitting the guilty to repeat offend while the innocent sustain the pain. It takes 22 times for us to change our minds, 22 too many lives compromised, 22 times for our blind eyes to see, 22 too many lives of now being deceived, 22 times for us to stimulate faith, invigorate spate, and abrogate. Sorry, but you're 22 lives too late. Lay the angels to rest, let the devil run free, jeopardizing all malignants in the community. Let the white doves fly and the vultures can feed. Let the dangerous smile while the vulnerable grieve. And if justice prevails, then please justify why evil was allowed to walk the streets that night. And please explain why you feel no shame, permitting the guilty to repeat offend while the innocent sustain the pain. It takes 22 times for us to change our minds, 22 too many lives compromised, 22 times for our blind eyes to see, 22 too many lives now being deceived, 22 times for us to disclose the truth, 22 too many lives left exposing all the proof, 22 times for us to stimulate faith, invigorate space, and abrogate. Sorry, but you're 22 lives, 22 lives, 22 lives too late. change our minds. 22 too many lives compromised. 22 times for our blind eyes to see. 22 too many lives have now been deceived. 22 times. 22 times. 22 times. 22 too many lives.
Yeah, live blues, folks. Beautiful stuff.
Thanks,
very
man.
much, Shaun. Yeah, wonderful stuff. That is from Steer the Wheel, #1 on iTunes. Did we mention that?
I still can't believe it.
Absolutely wonderful.
I hope it's still there, I hope it stays there for a little while. I don't expect it to, but hopefully, when I go to bed again tonight and check, it's still there.
And the album's got, we were talking once again off air, the album's got much more variety than what you've done before, so that was a big thing for you, especially with the single. So we talked about the single with the soul thing, the first time you've sung falsetto, and a big change.
Yeah, I just, songwriting, I've really knuckled down on songwriting. That's probably why it takes me forever to write a song now, because I'm a lot more harsh on myself, I think, and I wanted this album to really, try and boost me to the next level musically and lyrically, and yeah, I've really just been working hard at writing well, and I think I've done that. I feel like it, I'm pretty happy with these songs.
And you've been listening to a lot of soul with that single, so the choice to make that the single, we were talking about that as well.
Yeah, I purchased a record player about a year ago, and that changed the game a lot. I definitely found that inspired my writing a lot more, and
finding old vinyl and stuff.
Yeah, totally. And it I think it probably gave me a bit more of a I started looking outside the square of blues and seeing where blues went, and so there's that soul direction, and there's the rock and roll, and then there's the actual rock, that's stuff that came later, and listening to heaps of Bill Withers, Chuck Berry, Bruce Springsteen, that kind of broadens things out, I guess. And that probably comes across in the album, I reckon, as well.
Yeah, it's got that mixture, like all those elements, of course, and which make up the blues. I mean, if you're going to be narrow-minded and just say it's going to be blues, then you cut yourself off to all those opportunities, like you're saying. Put a bit of soul in there.
Yeah, and I want to try and work to a sound, that hopefully people haven't heard before as well. I don't want to just be playing 12-bar for the rest of my life. Like I absolutely love blues, but at the end of the day, I want to try and do something that hasn't been done before, I guess. Yeah, and it's got that contemporary feel too. I mean, Johnny Lang, his new album, it's just soul. It's just, like he's a guitar slinger, and but his latest release, it's so much more focused on his voice and the soul in it, rather than blazing away on his guitar. Yeah, I think blues and soul are very, very closely connected.